My God, this is real Jeep archaeology. Can you believe it? You won't even find this sort of stuff in Normandy in a hedge. Hello everyone, it's Greendot 319. Now here's a video I thought I'd never make, and in a good way, would you believe. Now, you're going to see something today which you will have never have seen, and something I had no idea that I was going to be doing today, and it's behind me, just here. This morning I set out to the post office, as I do in my World War II Willys MB, because I use it as a daily run around sometime. It's dependable, it's loyal, it's great, and taking it to the post office is a good way to get it out and about on beautiful days like this. While I was at the post office, a farmer came up to me and he looks at my Jeep and he goes, "I know where there's one of those in a hedge." I went, "What?" Okay, what in a hedge? You know, this is ridiculous. This is rural Somerset. Jeeps don't exist out here. They've all been plucked away and taken out and rebuilt or scrapped already. So there are no Jeeps left out in the countryside, out in their natural habitat, are there? That just seems crazy to me, especially one only 2 miles away from my house when I'm so into Jeeps. This seems totally bizarre. Anyway, I got chatting to him and he tried to tell me where it was, but it was quite difficult to get to because it's hidden away in a hedge. So he hops in the Jeep, we go up the hill and we end up where I am now. Now, because I was going to the post office and I wasn't out to do any filming or anything like that, I didn't have the camera you're watching at the moment, my nice 4K camera, so I only had my little phone camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut now to what happened when I went up to this hedge with the farmer looking for the Jeep. Now remember, I thought it was going to be something like a Land Rover chassis or something like that. You know, they tell you it's a Jeep, but it's not really a World War II Willys Jeep. It's going to be a Land Rover. It's in England, isn't it? So let's see what happened when we went into that hedge. Right, peeps, excuse me, this isn't the normal camera that we're using here, but I've just been told there is a Jeep in this hedge, and around here that's pretty unusual to find a Jeep in a hedge out in the middle of Somerset. So let's have a look. What have we got? Oh, I can see a tub. My oh my, there's a Jeep tub in a hedge with a star on the cowl. Can you see the paint? No way. Are you joking? In Westbury, 2 miles away from where I live, there is a Jeep tub in a hedge. Unbelievable. Look, there's a whole rear of the tub with the floor. We've got an accelerator pedal. We've got, it's a MB, because the you can see in here that it's not bolted on where the circuit breakers go. So it's an MB. Can't tell too much about it, whether it's an ACM 1 or 2 yet, but that is, what about the rear? We've got a rear floor. Oh wow, unbelievable. There's all sorts back here. Let's have a deeper dig. So it was better 10 years ago when you first. A little bit better, yeah. Yeah. But obviously in these atmospheric conditions we get in this country, stuff doesn't last. No, it's not Texas where they last, you know, in Florida. No, I know what you mean, yeah, or Arizona or something in the desert. Well, exactly. Well, it's got, I mean, I don't think I can leave it. What do you guys reckon? I don't think we can leave this in here. I know it's completely, you know, you can't do anything with it other than look at it, but it's fantastic. It won't be here for be gone in another 10 years. Yeah. I've just spotted something as well. I can see wiring loom underneath it. Look at this. Yeah. Original wrapped wiring. Oh, it's in good condition. Ah, well, I say, this is Greendot good condition. This is what we're talking about with a Jeep in a hedge. And radio junction box. Look there. So this is after 1943. This is a later MB. Well, I've come back with a big camera. Should we have a look in here properly? Now we've got a bit of time. Now we're not having to go to the post office and things. Well, here it is. This is the MB in a hedge. Can you believe it? Is that a bar grip? No way. I just spot. That looks like a Jeep bar grip, a very well-worn Jeep bar grip. I think we're going to find some interesting stuff in here, but my God, this is real Jeep archaeology. Can you believe it? You won't even find this sort of stuff in Normandy in a hedge. Is this Jeep related? What is that? I don't think that's Jeep related. There's all sorts. There's another cowl of a car. I bet you know, it's funny, we're in here looking for Jeep stuff, but I bet you whoever knows what cowl that is out of an old Ford or something like that's probably going mad over that. But anyway, let's have a look at Jeep stuff. Let's look at this properly then. So it's all hidden in here. The first thing I noticed, yeah, look, we've got real paint here. Look at that. There's the star, big hinge, you know, it'll be up on the hinge there. When we get it out properly, we'll be able to look at it really well. But paint's not bad in places. And there are still some gauges in their bezels. So, you know, the gauges were in there, they've just corroded out. That's how bad it is. So it'll all be in this crud down here. I haven't bought any gloves. I should have bought some gloves. Damn. Let's have a look. Here's the back of the oil. Look at that. Oh. There's the back of the oil gauge. Can you believe it? Look at that. With its, that's how bad it is. I mean, that's rusty. That is seriously rusty. Dimmer switch up in the corner with its bezel. Is there a filterette or anything like that? Very difficult to get access here, so apologies. And we've got panel light switch, still intact. No, it doesn't move. Can you see on the end there? This is serious Jeep archaeology, this, peeps. We've moved into a new level of Jeep. Oh yeah, this is bad. There's nothing left of this. We'll move this out of the way, the gauge. Let's get into a better position. I mean, the whole tub was here by the looks of it, so it's all around here. It's got to be an ACM2 tub, I think, because there's a whole wiring harness in here, hidden away. You can just see in the back there. And it doesn't go to a filterette down under here. Up in there should be a big filterette, so it looks like it's got type 2 suppression in there, so it's probably an ACM2 tub. But let's have a look what else we've got around here. We've got a seat base here, look at this, with the paint on it still, and there, look, there's the leg of the seat base with this is the passenger seat base because it's got the footman loops. I'll show you on my one underneath it to hold the top. When you've got the top down put away on the Jeep, you hide it underneath the the passenger's seat just there, and that's the footman loops which hold it on there. So look at this. Jeez, I mean, it's complete junk, isn't it? But still, it's good junk. This is Jeep junk. We like that. There's the rest of him. Oh man, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. So the whole side of the other Jeep, the passenger side of the Jeep, is under here, or hidden away inside this crud. I'm not sure we'll be able to dig it out. We might leave all that. Let's go around the other side. There's a little stream just there. See if we can spot anything from the other side. Well, we've climbed around the back of it. It's not getting any better, peeps, unfortunately. There's some interesting things still here. I mean, you ain't going to turn this into a runner anytime soon, but it's a bit of history. It's great. It's an ACM1. It's not an ACM2. Look, the sheep have been in it. It's an ACM1. You can see all the cable, the wiring loom is all still here and everything like that. We've got the stud there for the suppression. It's an interesting one. And then there are some bits down here still, random crud, fallen off. What is, say random crud. It's the gas tank. It's not the gas tank, it's the gas tank sump. Look at that with the brass bezel there. I'll show you on my Jeep in the middle. It's all fallen off and come down into the water. Let's pull that up. What the? This is ridiculous. I bet you there's more down there. Anything really interesting? Wow. Okay, that's the gas tank sump. You won't believe. I'm in a hedge, okay? This is what I've been degraded to, is climbing in hedges, looking at old rusty crap for you guys. But here we go. God. Okay, well that isn't Jeep, is it? That's a giant cog. That's farm machinery or something like that. That's a huge cog, we're not touching that. But here is the underside, really bad. You can see a bit of the dimmer switch. Sorry, the contacts of the dimmer switch there, which is all fallen away on the lighting loom, on the wiring loom. Focus. Yeah, okay. But I can't see any toe boards. Look, the gussets for the toe boards there have come off. Let's have a look. No, where have they gone? Is there one on the other side? Might be one on the other side. Oh, hey! Alley-oop. Yeah. There you go. ACM1 MB toe board gusset. Fallen off. Look, it comes from there. It's fallen off. It's rotted right off. This is terrible. And there'll be a number on here. I'm sorry. You can't see, it's too close, there's not much space. I'm sorry this is so close up and what have you, but I'm in a hedge, okay? Look, there is no way to access anything in the hedge. Look, we found on the toe board gusset the body tub number. There we go. Let's have a look. Can you see it there? We got it the wrong way up? Yep, of course we have. Let's get it the right way up. Just down here. Okay, looks like 138294. Let me have a close look. Yep, 188294. We'll have a look at that later. Let's see if we can get any more things around this backside. Yes, the man in the hedge has made his way round. It's not easy and my legs hurt. Yeah, it's a poor old ACM1 tub, isn't it? With type 2 suppression in it by the looks of it, as far as I can make out. Look at this on the cowl here. It's just, Charlie Huntingford, where are you? A white S, a white suppressed S. So it's been sprayed over the original blue drab. They put an S on there at some point. We can see a MB style horn bracket. You know, it's an MB tub, a good early MB tub. I bet there's more on it to find, but we've got to get it out of here. I mean, living inside a hedge is not a great place for me or a Jeep tub, but how awesome is that? Unbelievable. Can't wait to get it out in winter. Stay tuned. Gollum needs to find his way out of the hedge. We haven't looked at the rear yet, but it's not easy to get to. Let's just have a look if we can see any more Jeep secrets. We can see, look, you can tell it's a Jeep because look at this old crudded on oil baked into the transmission hump. That's what it's like. There's the radio box conduit underneath there, and that is something. I'm not sure what that is, that bit there. Let's work our way around back. Is there anything? Does it have a rear? Is there a rear to our Jeep? I mean, it seems to end at the rear, which is a real shame because it would be pretty cool if we had the rear portion. Let's get back to a better position. Good shot here. If you're not into old rusty crap, then this isn't the video for you, but if you are, then my God, have I got something for you. There is a rear to it. That bit I picked up at the start, which I wasn't said was nothing, is just over there. But have a look at this. There's an old Bristol gas can of something. Bristol cars are local, obviously, to around here, and pretty rare. I don't know what this is. It's a Bristol fuel. 19 gallons, serial number, part number 1236, Bristol. How cool is that on an old brass plate? Very cool. Let's have a look at this bar grip. I can already see something great on it. Look at this. This is cool. It's a Goodyear. Look at that. Just like on my Jeep. There she is watching patiently. But yeah, a Goodyear bar grip, original Goodyear bar grip. It's stuck in there. We're going to have to wait to get this out when we take the whole thing apart. Amazing. Check this bit out here. I didn't think it was anything when I first got it out, actually. I didn't think it was Jeep related, but of course, you know, you recognise the shape. It's because it's got this cutout here, which I don't recognise. Someone's put that in there for whatever reason. But look at this. You take him up, put him round, and can you see? He is that bit there. That's the stud, just above the handle there. That's the stud. Mine's not quite correct. You can see the correct one should be a flat button. And then there would be the handle goes where that gap is there. And then there would be the trailer socket there. And then the light goes down just in the bottom there. So that's that corner piece just there. Cool, eh? Yeah, I mean, it's useless, but it's pretty cool. Somebody's added that bit there. That would be there. Don't know what that is. More guess the Jeep part. Look at this. There's you'll know what this is. Look, corner of the glove box. That's it, with the striker screw. There's my one, and there's that one on there. So that would go just there. Cool, eh? I can't help myself. I pulled the Goodyear out just to have a look at it. Now, never thought I'd get excited about a crappy old tyre, but look at this. This is what my ones on my Jeep are a copy of. Just have a quick peek at one of mine. What it looks like. You know, we've got the S3 for synthetic, means it's made of synthetic rubber. Military written on there. Goodyear. Very nice. Very nice tyres, heavy duty. Right, let's have a look at this, a real original World War II one. Okay, so we've got S3 there in a different style. Look, big S, little 3 embossed into it. Military, what have we got? No, heavy duty with the flag and the part number or the serial number. Military embossed there. Look at this, there's a red bit there, painted red. And then round here is Goodyear, or what's left of it. Spin him over. Yeah. God, he's a dirty old beast. Here we go, here's the Goodyear. Oh, it's all, yeah, it feels horrible, obviously. Goodyear. It wasn't a good year for him. Well, actually, you know what, he's had a couple of good years out here. If I got to his age, and I was still looking like this, I'd have done pretty well. S3. Beauty. What a beauty. Real original World War II, correct for a Willis MB tyre hidden in a hedge. Well, of all the things I thought I'd be doing today, digging an MB out of a hedge in the middle of Somerset is really not one of them which crossed my mind. But there you go. These things happen. It's strange but true. If you drive around in your Jeep dressed up like a GI, occasionally someone might come up to you and tell them that you've got an MB in a hedge. Pretty cool. I mean, the thing's toast. There's nothing you can do with that. I mean, the cowl is even toast. I've said before, the cowls always survive. Not when they're in a hedge where the sheep have been pissing on it for 70 years, they don't. But really cool. It's amazing to look at my one, which is just over there. Same Jeep, probably from the same date. You know, that's a 43. Don't know what date this is. It's an ACM1 tub, so it's probably a 43 as well. To think these two are the same thing. One is in perfect running condition and can drive it 1,000 miles, whatever, no problem at all. One of them isn't ever driving again. Maybe there are some bits recoverable off it. Maybe that little footman loop, which we saw under the seat there. We could recover something like that. So there'll still be usable parts on it. Accelerator pedal, might be able to get that out of it as well. So who knows? Really cool though, but we'll get it out this winter. We'll get it out when all this has died back a bit and it's easy to get in there. It's all going to fall apart and what have you, and not exactly sure what we're going to do with it, but it's still got some paint on it, it's still got some life, it's still a Jeep. Jeeps are great, hey? Even when they're dead, they're still great, so thank God for the Jeep. But that's it, everyone. Join me next time. Hope you enjoyed that, and keep on Jeeping.